Okay, we are live.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Phil.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for waiting. The hour being 5:30, I will now call the Public Works and Service Committee meeting to order. Mr. Pitchlock, would you call the roll, please? I would just let you know that Alder Santiago and Alder McCarthy has asked to be excused.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Alder Jones,
Present.
Alder McCarthy is absent. Alder Santiago is absent. Alder Lemke
Here.
and Alder Ross.
Here.
Thank you. First order, the approval of the minutes from September 14th. May I have a motion, please?
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and second to approve the minutes from September 14th, 2021. Was there any questions, comments, corrections? If not, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed? The chair will vote aye as well. Our first item is 0792-21. Mr. Fritschlaw.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We have a communication sponsored by Mayor Mason on behalf of the Downtown Racine Corporation requesting use of city right of way for the annual holiday parade on Saturday, November 13th, 2021. So we have DRC's request here. All the stipulations which are standard in this type of request are in place, including hold harmless liability insurance and an additional blurb by our health administrator, our public health administrator. They wanted to close Ontario State, Maine and 6th and end up here at City Hall for the holiday parade. Recommend approval.
I would move to approve.
Second.
Motion and second, motion by Alder Limke, second by Alder Ross to approve item 0792-21. Any questions, comments? All those in favor, please say aye.
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 The chair will vote aye. Motion opposes. The motion carries. Our next item is 0769-21, Mr. Fritschlaw.
Okay, we have a communication sponsored by Alder Jones on behalf of the city engineer. Excuse me. Submitting change order number 1 to contract 2021039, Hubbard Street Reconstruction, Milan Contractors Incorporated, contractor, city engineer Molitor.
As stated, we are submitting change order number 1 to contract 2021039, the Hubbard Street Reconstruction, in the amount of $14,992.90. The original contract was approved in the amount of $343,122.87 under resolution number 0515-21 of July 20th of this year. This change order brings the contract total amount to $358,115.77. Basically, in a nutshell, this is a pavement thickness change from 7 inches to 8 inches. The money is set aside in the organ-ob as stated in our memo. If the committee agrees, we recommend approval.
Thank you. Any questions from committee members? I just have one, and it's not too crucial. When we went from 7 inches to 8 inches, once they tore it up, that's when they realized they needed to do 8 versus 7.
I believe this was a request by the Racine Water Utility to provide some level of better assurance that their equipment, wouldn't deteriorate the pavement any quicker. So they made the request to go from 7-inch thickness to 8-inch. So we're simply honoring their request, and the contractors pouring another inch of concrete down there. So they have the monies to support their change order and their request. So it's not that difficult to facilitate the change out in the field for the paving thickness. They just grade 1 inch deeper
Oh,
and set the base course and then set the pavement on top of that, so.
I understand. I was just thinking maybe they had kind of miscalculated there and they needed to go 8
No,
versus
it's a-
7.
Personal preference for all their, the heavy truck traffic that they generate on their own, this is their own road, basically.
Okay,
So,
all right, thank you.
I
I
would make, oops, sorry, I was gonna make a motion to approve unless Alder Jones had another question. I'm sorry.
am fine. Go right ahead. Thank you.
Second that motion?
Motion and second to approve item 0769-21. If there are no further questions, comments, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposes? Motion carries. Our next item is 0675-21. Mr. Bridgewater.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We have a communication sponsored by Alder Jones on behalf of the Department of Public Works to submit final payment, contract 2020-0026 excuse me, 2020 sanitary and storm sewer CCTV inspection, Green Bay Pipe and TV LLC contractor, city engineer Molitor.
the work on contract 2020-0026, which is the 2020 sanitary sewer or sanitary and storm sewer CCTV inspection has been completed. And Green Bay Pipe and TV LLC is requesting final payment. Final contract amount for all the work completed is $143,704.43. This project was authorized by resolution number 0235-20 of May 19th of 2020 in the amount of $175,021.19. The change order number 1 decreased the contract amount by $31,316.73. Funding is described on the attached memo. If the committee approves, we recommend approval.
Thank you. Any questions from committee members? Probably not, because we're saving $31,000, correct?
Exactly. Motion to approve.
Second?
Motion and second to approve item 0675-21. If there are no questions, comments, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposes? The motion passes. Our next item is 0802-21. Mr. Fritzlaw.
Madam Chair, we have a communication sponsored by Alder Jones on behalf of the Department of Public Works submitting final payment, contract 2020-0024, 2020 parking ramps improvements, Structure Works Inc. contractor. Madam Chair, committee members, the work on contract 2020-0024 has been completed by Structure Works, and they are requesting final payment in the amount of $202,680.22. Project is authorized by resolution 0423-20 dated July 21st, 2020 in the amount of $159,680. The contract amount was increased by $58,736 by change order 1 under resolution number 0692-20 dated October 20th, 2020. Request approval of this final payment in the amount of $202,680.22 under the org object 603835720.
Thank you. Any questions from committee members? If not, I would entertain a motion.
Move to approve?
Second.
Motion and second to approve item 0802-21. If there are no questions, comments, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposes? The motion passes. Our next item is 0804-21.
Okay, we have a communication sponsored by Alder Jones on behalf of the Department of Public Works submitting bid results for contract 2021-066, Wisconsin Avenue, 2nd to 16th Street, two-way conversion. Commissioner Rooney.
Madam Chair, committee members, on Wednesday, October 6th, Department of Public Works received bids for contract 2021066 Wisconsin Avenue. 2nd to 16th Street two-way conversion submits the same for your approval. Following bids were received. Pro Electric Inc., $147,818.02. Outdoor lighting construction, $154,262.68. The Public Works project was estimated as at $175,000 and is not a Racine Works program contract. It is recommended this contract be awarded to Pro Electric at their bid price of $147,818.02. Funding for this work is available in org object 45040-57530 traffic control. Madam Chair, committee members, this is, as you remember, was the contract we received no bids on a month or so ago, and we've rebid it out. This project will start in the spring and hopefully be completed around Memorial Day. It is the first part of many changes that will be coming to downtown in relation to the traffic patterns and those things that were approved in the overall plan presented by Tool to both the Plan Commission and the Common Council back in February of 2020. We recommend award to Pro Electric. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Any questions from committee members? Alder Ross.
Thank you, Alder Jones. Could I get an explanation of the difference in traffic control costs between the two contractors? Because there's one is at $6,000 and one is at almost $20,000. What kind of action is that traffic control, and what could account for such a difference there?
Well, traffic control is a lump sum bid item, and that is the amount of money that they are going to put towards the staging of the project. It's the warning signs, it's the barrels, it's the type 3 barricades, the type 1 barricades, advanced warning sign. It's also is part of how they move the traffic control around during staging. Some contractors, they are going to bid items differently, whether they're doing them internally or they have a sub to do the work. Some contractors, have unbalanced bid items too. Sometimes they put more money into an item that say that's going to be executed early on. Traffic control is something that obviously takes place first in any project. So, it all depends on how they want to, distribute their costs amongst their bid items there. There are two distinct stages in traffic control for this project. So, we're going to shut down one side of the roadway while we convert the other side. And then the plan is to shut down the other side and then open the other side up to traffic to get people used to that new pattern of northbound on the east side of the road. So it's a fairly complex traffic control item. We can't really dictate as to what they're going to put in their bid. Like I said, it could be subcontractor work, or it could be work that they're doing themselves, and they're just balancing the bids to, to get money early on. So it's hard to say, Alder. I don't have an exact answer for that. So it's a speculation on my part, being in this business for the last 30 plus years. We do see that from time to time. A lot of times you'll see that in mobilization costs too. Their mobilization bid prices for both contractors are fairly similar, but that's the cost of moving, equipment and materials into a job site. And sometimes they front load those as well. And they also have to pay to move their equipment off the job site when it's completed. So it's hard to say. Those are items that we all as engineers have difficulty trying to ascertain, as opposed to unit prices, for, lineal feet of this item or ton of this item or cubic yard of that item.
Thank you.
Any further questions from committee members? If not, I will entertain a motion.
Move to approve.
Second?
Motion by Alder Ross, second by Alder Lippy to approve item 0804-21. If there are no further questions, comments, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposes? The chair will vote aye as well. Motion passes. Our next item is 0801-21. Mr. Fritzloff.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We have a communication sponsored by Alder Jones on behalf of the Commissioner of Public Works, submitting a request for a revised state municipal agreement for state project ID 1693-34-06/76, Lake Michigan Pathway Phase 4. Commissioner Rooney.
Thank you, Madam Chair, committee members. We received a revised state municipal agreement for this project. The revision removes funding for real estate acquisition and redistributes it amongst design and construction. It doesn't change the total estimated cost, the amount of the federal funds, amount of the non-participating funds, or the amount of the local funds. If the committee agrees, the appropriate action will either approve the revised state municipal agreement and authorize the mayor and city clerk to enter into the revision. Essentially, the reason this came to be is that the project was initially estimated, and I know the attachments might be a little bit much to read, the agreements and what have you, but the project cost hasn't changed between the old or the original state municipal agreement and this revision. The entire project, with engineering included, which is, the design, with real estate costs and with participating and non-participating construction costs were $801,000. The federal funding for this project was capped at $640,800. And then the project sponsor local funding was $160,200. What they did is they did a reallocation. There were some of these monies were distributed amongst real estate, and they just moved them to the construction and engineering categories. The reason there were monies originally in real estate and there aren't now is because the original plan for the Lake Michigan Pathway Phase 4 extension was to extend it south from the wastewater treatment plant area where it terminates now, and it was going to be built along the top of the bluff, along the Case property. Well, that whole effort in trying to get an easement from Case, New Holland, really was nearly impossible. I think mainly due to the fact that it's a company that's operated out of Italy as part of Fiat, and I don't think they have that local ability to be able to make those decisions and move those decisions quickly. Of course, they did donate a lot of property for the original Root River Pathway off of State Street there near Ontario, the pathway that runs behind their campus off of State Street there. After going through all of that effort, it kind of stalled and it didn't come to fruition. So what we wound up doing was rescoping the project to take it down 24th Street, take it down Meade Street, 25th Street, and along the east right of way of Highway 32, where it'll intersect with 11, and then we will make that connection on 11 up to the path system that goes north and south near West Boulevard. So without the need for that real estate acquisition costs, the DOT had the monies redistributed. So we're not going to lose any money. Matter of fact, we're going to get additional federal funds available, for design and construction. So it's just a redistributing of those costs, and we don't lose any of those funds. And if we need them, they're there. I don't think the project's going to change a whole lot. So it's just a revision that makes good sense for the city of Racine.
Thank you, Commissioner Rooney. Any questions from committee members? If not, I would entertain a motion.
So moved to approve.
Second?
Motion by Alder Lippy, second by Alder Ross to approve item 0801-21. If there are no questions, comments, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposes? The The motion passes. Our next item is 0797-21. Mr. Fritzlaw.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Communication sponsored by Alder Jones on behalf of the city engineer submitting underground utility locate services results. City Engineer Molitor.
We received amendment number 1 for Precise Underground Marking Corporation from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to provide our underground facility locating services for city-owned fiber optic and electrical systems. This is an amendment to the contract which was awarded to them last year. This is the first of 4 renewable 1-year extensions. The amendment for this extension and existing contract was per ticket price of basically everything, and increased pre-screens, locates, site visits, emergency during business hours, emergency after business hours, and projects all increased approximately 3% from last year's prices. That was in their contract from last year. This extension is from January 1st of 2022 through December 31st of 2022, and represents 3% increase, as I stated, from the 2021 rates. The estimated annual cost of these services is approximately $90,000 and has been appropriated in the 2022 budget under the ORC object 14012-52100, like professional services. If the committee agrees, they should move to approve and amend the authorize the mayor and the city clerk to enter into this agreement.
Thank you. Any questions from committee members? If
No.
not, oops.
Oh, no, I was gonna say no, I'd make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and second to approve item 0797-21. If there are no questions, comments, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposes, motion passes. Our next and final item is 0793-21. Mr. Fritzlaw.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We have a communication sponsored by Alder Jones on behalf of the Assistant Commissioner of Public Works, requesting that the position of Assistant Commissioner of Public Works be designated as the City of Racine authorized representative for all Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources recycling annual reports and grant applications. Madam Chair, committee members, pursuant to Wisconsin Administrative Code NR 547.02 sub 2, changing the representative authorized to sign and represent the city of Racine, deemed the authorized representative in the matter of the recycling annual report and the annual recycling grant application requires a resolution by the common council of the city of Racine. Assistant Commissioner Eads' retirement has necessitated this change. And we recommend that the authorized representative in the matter of the recycling annual report and recycling grant application be changed from Tom Ead to the position of Assistant Commissioner of Public Works. And the reason we're changing it from a person to a position is that is recommended by the WDNR. So if somebody were to take over, or who knows, I get sick or something, somebody else could fill in, and there doesn't have to be a huge rigmarole with going back to Public Works and Services and whatnot. So that's the reason why the DNR is asking for it to be a position rather than a person. And we're in full agreement with that, so we recommend approval.
Thank you. Any questions? Entertain a motion.
Move to approve.
Motion by Alder Ross, second by Alder Limpkey to approve item 0793-21. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposes? The chair will vote aye as well. All those in favor, opposes, the motion passes. That concludes our agenda for this afternoon. Thank you, Alder Limpkey and Alder Ross. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Have a great evening.
Good night, everyone.
Take care. Have a good one.
Oh, thank